So right now, actually, I'm having a hard time in building my community because in the Philippines, some of the people are not that committed, And the reason why they're actually able to meet their ranking is that because of I generated the leads for them. So remember when we talk in the Zoom and you told me that I'm not building leaders. I'm just building myself and now in the long term it's not that effective. That's why right now I think I have like less than 10 people leading in my team, and I lost everyone, like my team in Australia, my team in Hong Kong and Singapore. I lost them because I lost my Facebook page and I lost my Instagram. So most of my accounts were lost, and right now I have to rebuild again my team, and this time I want to do it correctly in a way that is very sustainable, and I know that I have a committed leader. So what can you suggest to me that I should do this time as I reinvent myself?
Well, what I would suggest is obviously we learn from our mistakes, right? We learn from how we built sometime and then how we're going to build another time, right?
Yeah.
Every single time you're going to rebuild, it's going to be better, it's going to be bigger, and it's going to be more quality people. You will find that, okay? But what I would focus on is this time when you are going to get new people in, is create them to be independent people. They have to be independent people. They cannot be dependable on you for everything. And as much as I know, we as leaders, we say we're servant leaders. Yes, servant leadership is important, but it doesn't mean that I do everything for you, right? It means it's an equal exchange, However much you're gonna give me is however much I'm gonna give you. Because I find that if you're gonna put more into it for someone than they are putting it in themselves, you're draining yourself. And at the end of the day, when someone hasn't put the work in themselves, then they're not gonna appreciate it as much. They just won't. And so it's easier to quit on something that you haven't put 100% in or 110% in yourself. Right? If you only put 5% or you only put like 10%, you're not gonna care that much if it doesn't go that well for you anymore, or if things aren't working out, because that's not like your baby, right? Your business is like your baby. My business is like my baby. So I know if there's something I need to fix or make it better, like I take that accountability. And that's what you want to make sure this time you have people that are accountable to themselves. You can be accountable to them, but if they're not showing you, I'm gonna take that accountability on myself. I have to move on. I have to work with the people that want this more than I want it for them. That is going to be my biggest suggestion to you. Do not be too nice. Do not be too giving, okay? Give what you see, right? Whatever you see, you match that. And if they are giving you 110%, I'm going to give you 110%.
So right now, I just wanted to ask if, I've seen that most of the Icon 100s are, the age range is like 20s, not 30s, not 40s. Why is that? Is it better to market those age range, or it doesn't really matter? I've noticed that most of in Europe and Nigeria, the age range is in 20s. Is it how do you manage to get those markets?
So what I would say is anyone can be an icon 100%, right? Icon 100, that's all on the person. However, what I have noticed is that when someone is typically in the 20s age range, they just have a lot more in them. They have a lot more energy in them to want to push more, and they're a lot more open to, let's say, trying new things. I felt that, let's say, with an older audience, they're a bit in maybe their own ways sometimes. And so when they see new concepts and new ways of building or social media, right, it seems very I don't know if I want to try that so much. I don't think that's for me, because they're a little bit older, right? And so for me, I have just gotten more energy from younger people. That's just typically how it's been. So I go where energy is for me, and I found that most of the time that is between the age groups of 20 to 30. I don't go too young also, because that's a little, they don't have maybe the mindset. It's not as developed. But from, let's say, mid-20s or so, that's the best age range that you will find, But yeah. Like, that's what I would say. They have the most energy, the most youth, and you want to go where the most energy is.
So I have a question. What is financial freedom for you? I mean, how do you define financial freedom in your own perspective?
I think if you asked me that 6 years ago, I would have said something completely different. I would have said, yeah, like, you know, it's the beautiful house, it's the shoes, it's the bags, it's like all of that stuff. But I think as you grow more and as you get deeper into this, like, money is just a number. It really is just a number. And it doesn't matter how many bags you have. It doesn't matter how many shoes you have. It doesn't matter how many cars you have or where really it is that, you know, place you're living in. At the end of the day, I need to feel like at peace within myself. I need to feel like I am able to do whatever, wherever I want, you know, on my own terms.
You have the option.
I have the option. Like, option is a beautiful thing in life to have. You know, that is what freedom is for me, is when I have all the options in the world that I can possibly have. Not only for myself, but for the people that I love, that I can create options for them that they never had, and options for the future family that I'm about to have, you know? That they can have all the options that I didn't have when they were so young, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I really believe freedom is. It's not about the money. Money allows you to do the things and to have the things, but it's really about the ultimate peace that you can create for yourself and the freedom that you can give to people with that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. But by the way, this is my question for everyone. How old are you?
I am 25 years old.
25 years old. And how much are you earning with economy?
$25,000 a week, $100,000 a month.
Oh my God, $100,000 a month for 25 years old woman. Oh my God, this is crazy. And I'm really inspired, and I hope eventually, you know, I'm gonna be there, like rocking it with 100K.
We're gonna see more Asians like us.
Yeah, thank you so much.